Okay, so at the end of season 2, we ended up in front of the judge, who's kind of a neutral arbiter of literally the entire afterlife, good and bad. And I convinced them that these 4 humans were worth saving because they have improved while under my tutelage, in my neighborhood. So it just only seems fair that they're given another chance. So the judge says, fine, send them to Earth, and we'll just see if by their own devices they live their life in such a way that they end up in the good place. So that's where off they go. Janet and I realized at the beginning of season 3 that the only way they can possibly succeed is if they are together, taking care of each other and supporting each other. And they're spread out all over the world. Some are in Australia, some in the United States, England, all over the place. So our job in the beginning of season 3 is to get them together. And we're in our little ticker tape room next to the judge's offices where we are keeping track of what's going on. So that's how we set off in season 3, is to make sure that the 4 humans get back together as a group so that they can succeed in earning enough good place points to get to the good place. The difference in my character is the difference of how the audience got to perceive him, because I've all along been a demon who thought he came up with a better way of torturing humans that would be more fun, and you could do 4 at a time. You could get them to psychologically destroy each other, and they'd be in their own self-created hell. And then it all starts to fall apart. And at the end of season 1, you reveal that, oh, this is not the good place. Oh, he's not the good guy. He's actually this demon who's been torturing them. But during the whole first season, you never saw me by myself. You never saw me, because otherwise you'd see me twisting my mustache or something, it wouldn't have worked. So I would just show up, be this kind of Willy Wonka, cheery person, and then disappear again. So season 2, you got to see behind the curtain. You got to see Michael gleefully torturing them with his fellow teammates. And then you saw him start to get defeated by Eleanor, by Kristen Bell, and getting in trouble with his superiors and realizing maybe I better join the humans, because if I can save them, maybe I can save myself. So it was kind of a manipulative thing. But then you watch Michael start to fall in love with humans and start to be humanized slowly. That was the difference of the journey. So it was much more multifaceted kind of character, I think, or opportunity to do that. We shoot 13 episodes, which means you can binge watch us, which a lot of people did on Netflix. And if you're going to binge watch something, you want to have some enticement at the end of every episode to keep watching the next one. And Mike Schur is just really, really good at that. And he has many chapters of this tale to tell. So it's not manufactured. There are no red herrings. There really are all of these flips and turns that propel you into the next episode. What's it like to be in a show that has so many turns? It's fun. It's exciting. It's fun to be part of something that's so entertaining, and yet at the same time is talking about important stuff. What it means to be decent, what it means to be accountable for your actions, because everything you do in life goes out as a ripple effect, and you either create good or bad, and people are watching, or it's being watched. It feels like the production value of this season is just bumped up as far as special effects and magic, and I love that we're not just talking that we're in the good place or the bad place, or we have visual magic that goes, oh, all right, we're not in Kansas anymore. There's something really exciting for people to watch. which is one of the things that I just think is amazing about Mike Schur. He really is talking about ethics, which, you know, could put people to sleep or put them off or something. But he does it in such an entertaining way with the kind of 9-year-old fart sense of humor and a lot of visual magic. And so it's just so compelling. I get a lot of 12-year-olds coming up and loving the show, or parents come up and say, we're watching it with our kids. That's really neat because it's about something.